Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Let's talk about various forms of text in English. Okay, in the previous video, I have explained you about descriptive text. So in this occasion, I would like to explain you about procedure text. So, it's like the video before. I will explain it through the definition and then the purpose and the generic structure and the language features used in the procedure text. Okay, let's start from the definition of procedure text. What do you know, guys, about procedure text? So, procedure text is a text that explains, informs, or helps people or reader on how to make or use something. Usually, this type of text begins with the phrase how to, like how to make a cup of coffee, or maybe how to use an oven, and etc. So, procedure text is often found in cookbooks and manuals because it shows the how to operate, how to use it. And now let's continue the purpose of procedure text. The purpose of procedure text is to show how something is made, used, done through a sequence of steps. In the other words, procedure text is used to describe one by one on how something can be made. Through procedure text, you will find it easier to understand and read instruction on how to do things in the right order. Just like if you want to make a cake, you have to look at the recipe book so that you know the right amount and how the steps sequence properly so that you can produce a beautiful and delicious cake. Okay, next we're talking about the generic structure of procedure text. So there are three generic structures of procedure text. They are goal, and then material, and then steps. So goal is the structure of a procedure text that shows or explains the purpose. The example like how to make a delicious cake. So the next is the material. Material is a procedure text structure that explains the tools or materials needed. Like the example in how to make a delicious cake, of course we need to prepare the material and the tools we need. Like we need to prepare the chocolate, the flour, and the flavorings and etc. And also the tools like the oven, mixer, and etc. Okay, the next procedure text structure is steps, which contains steps or instruction in making or doing something. Yeah, after we preparing the material before, now we move to the step. Yeah, we will make the delicious cake by following the step in the recipe book. Okay, now we continue to the language feature used in the procedure text. So there are four language feature used in the procedure text. The first is simple present tense, imperative sentences, connectives, and adverb. Okay, the first is simple present tense. The procedure text must be written using simple present tense. This is because the procedure text contains the common sentences about how to make or do something. And the second, imperative sentence. Imperative sentence always begin with verb 1 of an action verb or a verb that involves physical activity. So we don't need to use a subject at the beginning of the sentence. Like the example, add 3 onions and mix it well. So the sentence begins with the verb 1 that is add, and there is no subject at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, and the third is the connectives. So connectives are used in procedure text to connect the steps to make the list of instruction coherent and easy to understand. So like the example, firstly, secondly, then, after that, and finally. So the last is adverbs. Adverbs are used to give a description of text. And here, there are two kinds of the adverbs. They are adverb of manner and adverb of time. Adverb of time is used to indicate how long we have to do something. Like example, in 10 minutes for an hour. So after that, adverb of manner. And in adverb of manner, it shows to how to do something like slowly, well, and also evenly. Okay, there are some kinds of procedure text here. There are two kinds of procedure text here. The first is procedure text that explains how to operate or use something. And the second is procedure text that gives instruction on how to do a certain activity. For the procedure text that explains on how to operate or use something, example like how to use the air fryer, how to use a dishwasher, and how to use a camera, and etc. You can looking for more example in the Google. And the procedure text that gives instructions on how to do a certain activity, like how to play the guitar, and how to create a website, or on how to make a rendang. Maybe you gonna make a food that it's included in the procedure text that gives instruction on how to do a certain activity. Okay, through this explanation video, I hope you understood about the procedure text. So if you have any question related to the procedure text, you can ask it in the Google Classroom. Just comment in my in this material section, and I will answer it there. So I have attached the example of the procedure text in the material section. You can open it and analyze it according to the general structure of the procedure text. So I also provide the summary of the material, so you can read it again if you need it. So here I would like to give you the excitement related to the procedure text. So the excitement is to make a video of tutorial. So the instruction is the first, you can choose a simple activity that you can show, like maybe you're gonna make a sandwich, or maybe you will make an origami, and maybe you like to play with your computer or your laptop. You can show the tutorial video about how to use an application. And the second is, please write the procedure text, based on the general structure. From the goal, material, steps. For the minimum for the steps is 5 steps. And after that, please make a short video. Maybe it's about 1 to 3 minutes or 5 if you want, that show you do the steps of the procedure text you write. And also please write the steps too. And then the last is, please upload your video and the text of your procedure text in the link I gave in the class. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your nice attention. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.